Hello, it's Dakota, and I'm back. I'm exhausted, people. I just want to say, I'm so tired this week. I can't even speak. Okay, so I am at 90,000 words, people. Oh, Blink 182. Carry me on. Yeah? I'm inspired. We left off at like, I think I ripped 20,000 words out. Okay, so then I added another 20, and then I ripped another 10 out. I know. So here we are. And tonight, I am not doing Pepsi because I'm a little caffeinated. And if you know me, you know I don't need to be caffeinated. Snapple. Cheers. And I had like 9 bottles of water today, so if I have to get up and go to the bathroom, sorry. Let's see. Ripped out another 10,000 words. Here's what happened. I got to like, I don't know, page 282 in the manuscript, right? And I thought, oh my God, they haven't had sex. I mean, they had in the 20,000 that I ripped out, right? But not in the 20,000 that I added. So I emailed my agent and I said, oh my God, Maxine and Campbell haven't had sex. Like, there's been a lot of, you know, innuendo and kissy and fight and then make up and no sex. No wonkin'. None. So, I emailed my agent and I said, dude, is this bad? And she emailed back and she said, Dakota, this isn't women's fiction. It's romance. And I went, so, I ripped out 10,000 words. But, I made them up very quickly and figured out how I was going to stop yakking. Because again, I was doing the thing and not doing anything, which I think has been, again, the biggest struggle for me in this contemporary. But I'm getting the groove of it, and I feel it, and I'm sort of starting to understand it, and I think, I mean, as I understand it anyway. I'm at the point now in the book where the words are coming faster than I can type them, and I type pretty fast. I do about 90 to 95 words a minute. My head goes about 9,000 words a minute. So I'm at the point where everything is just coming together, and what I need to do is pace that appropriately to make, you know, 100,000 words and not make it seem too rushed or not quick enough or whatever. I mean, there's just a lot of things happening that I really have to sort of give thought to. So here's what I do when I get to this point. I take every loose end that I need to, good song, right? Which just kind of describes this book. You're hot, you're cold, you're in, you're out. You know, when you're getting divorced, you have hot and cold moments. I'm not talking about flashes either. I'm talking about hot and cold. You're not sure you want to, you don't want to. Oh my God, I like you, I don't want to like you. So here's where, what I was saying is I take a lot of the loose ends, okay, and I'll type a paragraph. You know, Maxine gets a letter, a very, very important letter, which she does not know is important, but she gets a letter. And to conclude that particular letter and what it means to the story, I wrote out a paragraph. So I take all of the loose ends that I need to tie up, all right, put them in sequential order, and do a paragraph on them, and then go back and build on that so that I'm not, you know, making it too long, too repetitive, too this, too that, whatever. Another thing, I want to say that this is the first time that I've done a romance where the, oh look, can you see Tallulah? That's Tallulah and Pebbles. Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way. Oh, there, see? They're fighting. It's hot and cold. This is the first time I've done a romance where the female is the one who's really reluctant, and it isn't because she doesn't like the hero, think he's hunko-licious. It's not that. It's her fears about giving herself over completely to someone and then them owning her. Which, you know, we talked about in previous vlogs. She does not want to be owned. And, you know, she's freaked out. And so, hence the hot and cold. And, you know, I think I can do this. I don't know if I can do this. It takes a lot of reassuring on the other person's part. By the time, again, here's the difference between me and Maxine. By the time I met Rob, I kind of had a handle on it. You know what I'm saying? And I knew what I wanted, and I knew I would never go back to the person that I was, who, like, if anyone ever was not so nice to me in a relationship, and I mean, you know, stepped out of the committed relationship, I know for sure there's just no way you can, there's no way you can make that up to me. You just can't, you know, and I knew that, and I know exactly how I would handle it if that were to occur. If Rob were to do something like that, I would certainly, you know, it would just be over. I would just take all of his shit, because it would all be mine. It's mine in the end. If you do me wrong, it's all mine. So, in case we're ever in a relationship, and, you know, I would take it all, and it would all be mine. Maybe even the spinny thing that holds the toilet paper. But I would take, you know, I know exactly what I would do. But Maxine is sort of at the point where, in the process of finding herself, she doesn't know how to trust herself. She wants to trust Campbell. So it's the first romance where the man has sort of been the steady, okay, knowing what he wants and wanting her, and her being a freaked out neurotic mess, which I have a knack for. She's not too neurotic. She has neurotic moments. She jumps to conclusions, because, you know, again, she's fragile and raw, but there has to come a point in your divorce recovery where you kind of go, okay, I can't live like this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. This is what I'm going to do. And that's where I was when I went into a relationship. Maxine, not so much. So, you know, she's suspicious and she jumps to conclusions and she's sensitive, and you know what it's like, you know, when you get divorced and somebody goes, ooh, divorced, and you're all over them, what did you call me, divorced? Excuse me. Like it's a dirty word, you know, that kind of reaction to things. So, finding her way through that, Campbell, on the other hand, is sort of the steady, and I've never done that before. It just sort of happened. He is much like my Rob, wherein he's very patient. There were certain things that I was freaked out about when Rob and I got involved, which was the whole falling in love thing. Oh my God, that freaked me out. I just didn't want to do it. And I did it anyway, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to go willingly. But he was very patient about it. He knew I was nuts about him, and he just let me be nuts about him and be nuts about being nuts about him. Right? Talking about pretty hot, huh? So, in light of that fact, I've sort of taken a combination of two sides to, you know, where I was in a divorce and where I am now, and put them together in one poor person. So, anyway, oh look, oh God, we're at 8 minutes already. For the love of Jesus, what am I talking about? That takes 8 minutes. I don't know, but you know what YouTube's gonna do? Cut me off. Anyway, it's almost done. I'm almost done, and I'll be moving on to the next thing, and my deadline is October 30th, so I'm really on track. Feeling really good about that. So, I'm gonna go. You guys come back and see me for probably just one more vlog. I'll be done, and I might even have a contest. You'll have to watch the whole video, but you could win something if you can tell me what song Dakota plays every time she finishes a manuscript, and I'll reveal that next vlog. So, probably see you in a couple weeks, okay? Okay? So, come back. Come back. It's nice here, don't you think? And stop chicken lurking. Come on, you guys. You're all over Facebook. You don't